I have a question. As a Canadian who lives in Canada, what are we supposed to do for self-defense? Because legally, we are only allowed to have a personal alarm or dog spray.
Canada is starting to look like a fallen state at this point. What is happening on the streets of Toronto? What is happening in the streets of anywhere in Canada right now? Some of the issues people are dealing with are absolutely incredible, from crime to taxes and even absurd laws that don't protect Canadians. Let's discuss it in today's video and react to a bunch of videos that I found on TikTok. With that being said, let's dive into the very first one.
It's literally 6:36 a.m. The corner of Dundas and Sherbourne. It's getting lit up in here.
It's getting lit up with loud music blazing at 6:36 in the morning and people shooting up and doing drugs. That's the streets of Toronto for you, though.
I have a question. As a Canadian who lives in Canada, what are we supposed to do for self-defense? Because legally, we are only allowed to have a personal alarm or dog spray, which doesn't even work on people. It is illegal to have pepper spray, a taser, or a prohibited weapon. That is obvious. That is obvious. You cannot have brass knuckles, nunchucks, switchblades, or anything else for self-defense. So if a dude is coming at me about to grab me because I am tiny, and that's not me being cute, oh, I'm so small. No, I am 5 foot, and quite easy to grab off the street. I can't really do anything. What am I supposed to do in self-defense? I am a weak person. My punch isn't that strong. I could kick them, but not every attacker is a man. I could carry a knife on me in case, and only in case of emergencies, but even then, I think I would still get in trouble for having one on me in the first place. What are we supposed to do? Sit there and die?
That is one thing that a lot of people don't understand about Canada. I've tried to explain this to people who are like, oh man, like they're either going around saying, oh, if this person does this, I'm gonna fight them. Like, yeah, you can't really do that actually. The moment that you strike back, even if they punch you first, you are involved in a crime. You're involved in altercation and an assault. It doesn't matter if you got punched first or anything like that. The moment you engage in a fight, unless you have like a letter from like a lawyer where 2 people signed it, both of you guys can get charged. Yes, that's Canada right there. It's not a safe country for you at all if you're a citizen trying to protect yourself from criminals.
So I had a very interesting conversation with a very nice, very polite woman at the CRA, and she explained things. Okay. I noticed a lot that there are single women, especially mothers, with all the stories I'm getting, that are getting attacked and wanting, CRA wants clawbacks from them, like child tax benefits, saying you weren't eligible and we need this back from you, and it's happening too much. Okay, but you know when they want evidence and they're like, oh, we need school records and we need, a bill with their name on it, and we need a doctor to verify their child worked or lived with you full time, or a bus driver or a principal or a teacher or a band member or a welfare worker. So I asked her, I said, okay, I don't understand though, because what makes a bus driver know exactly where a child lives? And she said, well, if the bus driver is dropping them off at a certain location. I said, yeah, but it could be a child's getting dropped off at, let's say, the mother's house for a few minutes until dad picks them up at that location for whatever odd reason. It doesn't necessarily mean that the child lives at that location full time. She said, yes, I know it can be very difficult proving that you are raising your children by yourself. And I said, how do you prove it if, there's no bills in their name? Just say they're 8 years old. There's no mortgage in their name. There's no lease in their name. They're not on any of that. So I don't get and then you guys want more and more and more and more. And here's the kicker. She said, it's up to, She said it's up to the discretion of your caseworker. So basically, you could send this caseworker 50 plus documents and they go, I'm having a real rough day and I want to take it on someone. You know what? Those won't do. Those won't suffice. I want more. Give me more. Give me more. So basically, they can make it difficult for you if they want to.
That's pretty scary. But again, that organization, there's so many employees who work for the CRA, and you can have some great employees there who are very understanding and capable, and you can have some employees that are just having a rough day, and they just they see you as an obstacle in their path, and they don't want anyone in their path, so they're going to shove you aside, make your life as incredibly difficult as it possibly can be.
Tim Hortons out sick kids in Toronto, get your shit together. Like, you're all doing this. Are you like literally trying to just piss us all off?
Look what they did to my donut.
Like, wrapping the donuts. Like,
Please make it so they don't get messed up.
what do you mean messed up? Look at this. Look at this.
It rips off the chocolate.
Charlie, between 1 and 10, what do you rate Tim Hortons?
1 out of 1.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, especially considering that's at Tim Hortons that's in the biggest children's hospital in all of Canada, and that's the care that they put into their work. Like, come on, you could literally make a kid's day better who's in the hospital because they're sick and they want to get cheered up by a nice donut. They're scared in the hospital, and that's what happens. You wrap the donut in the parchment paper that literally peels off the chocolate. Like, what is going on? Like, geez, like, people need to think for themselves.
Question for Canadian grocery stores. If you don't know, in Canada, they do not provide plastic bags at any of the grocery stores. They offer you to buy a bag there. They usually have a couple different options, or you can bring your own bag. But I'm never going to remember to bring my own bag. So I am always going to be buying a bag at the grocery store. And they'll always ask, so how many bags do you want? And I always say as many as needed. Like, I've got 25 items, like as many as you think is going to be needed. And then they'll proceed to scan the bags through, scan all of my 25 items through, and then ask the question, do you have optimum? How do you want to pay? Blah, blah, blah. Then I pay, I'm done, and they're on to the next person. All of my stuff's right there, and it's not very big. All of my stuff's there. I'm scrambling to put my card away. I'm scrambling to put all my groceries in the bag. And then the next person's done. Their stuff's getting involved with my stuff, and now we're both scrambling to put our stuff in these bags. And now it's awkward for all three of us. It's awkward for me. It's awkward for the person behind me. It's awkward for the cashier. So my question to the grocery stores is, are you telling your cashiers to not bag the groceries? Because all of this could have been avoided had the cashier rang through my items and just put them straight into the bag. Like, are we not bagging groceries anymore? In Canada, we're already paying up the wazoo for groceries. Now we're paying for bags, and we can't even get our groceries bagged. So, what's up? Grocery stores, like, what's up with that? Does this piss anyone else off?
So she is completely right. Check this out. It just reminded me. Look at all of these bags we have here. Walmart, other grocery stores, stuff like that. Because I always forget to have a bag when I go to the grocery store or do any sort of shopping. So instead of getting a bag for free like you normally used to get, look at all these bags. This is what happens. I have all of these extra bags that I probably paid, $1 plus more, sometimes up to $3 for. And this is all the crap I'm left with. Is this really saving the environment? If we're buying more of this stuff to just basically maybe throw into a landfill later on? Like, what's going on? Give me the stupid plastic bags again. I usually reuse those more than I reuse these because I always end up just like leaving these at home anyways. And yes, there is some higher end grocery stores that I think they still will bag your stuff, but still you have to pay for these bags at the grocery store. And like, some of them can be like $3 to $4 in some cases. Unbelievable. Leave your thoughts down below about this video's subject, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.